Welcome to the Jay and Friends Podcast.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Yo. I want to welcome you. Welcome to the Jay and Friends Podcast featuring now episode 264. I'm your free, retired, humble host, J.com. To the right of me, Nell is here.
What it is, dummy?
Our special guest behind the camera is here, Ms. Mel. You want to say hello? Oh, hold on. My bad. Say it again.
Hello.
There you go. Yeah. DC's finest. Hit it with. Can you before we get started though, can you say $40?
$40.
And what state? If you ain't from DC, what's the state next to DC?
Maryland.
Yeah. Maryland.
It's the best shit in the world, bro.
They be welling. Real quick before we get started, I want to send a shout out to those that wear the uniform, those that wore the uniform, those that wear the uniform in the future, shout out those that hang out at the VA all day, shout out to the United States of Baltimore, Zone 18. And the rest of PG County and everybody that wear Under Armour. All right, we're recording this podcast a little bit late, right? And I'm gonna get my open set in a minute. Nell never calls me during the work day. We might talk in the morning, we might talk afterward, but during work hours, we don't talk.
It's rare.
Yeah, and I happened to be in the office because I had to do something. And I'm sitting at the table and it say King Bentley Hudgens across my fucking phone. I say, hold on, dog. My man calling. Pick up. He said, nigga, we ain't pod tonight. He said, get your ticket. Get my ticket to what? I was like, I already seen Sinners. He said, no. Jazzy Summer Nights. I say, send the link. He said, Fat Jimmy already got his. He be on the way. I say, send the link. Sent the link. Pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
First one of the month. It's the first Thursday of every month, right?
Correct.
And when I say
Till October.
Baltimore came out, everybody was outside.
Mellowing was mellowing.
Yeah. Wind blowing, music blasting, portable hookahs flowing, drink line was long, but it was worth it. You know, but listen, Baltimore, y'all showed out.
I'd have had to lean on her. They're like, hey, baby, don't serve not near another drink over
That
here.
side.
The fuck is you doing?
I have been waiting in that line.
Like I'm not here? You just, like, people are walking up. I'm in line. People are walking up and you're serving them.
Yeah.
I dare you. I'm going to flip all this shit.
You a bully, nigga.
Fuck.
It don't matter, though. Again, I'm putting this out here right now. The first Thursday every month between 9 and October.
That shit dead, dog.
It is dead. We won't be recording. We're going to try to record either Friday or Saturday. So the part will be late for the next, till football season kickoff, really.
Mm-hmm.
For the first week of every month. I'm here to tell you. I'm also here to tell you, you're going on vacation for 2 weeks. So your ass not getting the pod after this one for 2 weeks. You're on vacation.
Hey, Don A, next month, bring your ass.
Come on, let's argue. I want to talk flat earth. I don't want to talk flat earth because he think we
ain't talking flat earth on the first Thursday of June.
No. Oh,
it will be about nothing flat.
Bet.
Ain't nothing flat on that day. So nah. And if my cousin do me bad like he did me, and I couldn't get a fresh cut, I'm gonna need you, Donnie, because cousin Dev did me dirty yesterday. I couldn't even get my shit off. I left the outfit in the car because I wasn't getting a fresh haircut. I'm not putting shit on. Give me a fucking white tee and some white on whites, nigga. I treated that shit like I was back early 2000s.
Yeah. Real quick though, too, before I get started, I want to send a shout out to all my nurses. All the nurses out there. Nurses Week is coming up while we go on May 6th through May 12th. I hope y'all take this disrespectful, but like Nurse Week is like Black Bite Week at Myrtle Beach for y'all motherfuckers. Like y'all niggas, like y'all be doing the most. Like y'all be driving extra hard in your Honda Accords or your Nissan Altimas. Fucking You be wearing the tightest of the tight scrubs. Apple Watch never broke. Never broke. And they stay with the flyest Crocs too. The flyest. I be like, when did those come out?
Oh, yeah, they're gonna keep the feet right.
And them little pin, they put them little pins in it. They had a
gibbets.
pin. Yeah, what's what they call?
Gibbets. Yeah.
Gibbets. But shout out to y'all, man.
Darnell used to always ask for them
shits. Okay.
How was your experience at First Thursday? How did you like it?
Listen,
but your first.
That was
Thursday.
my first Thursday. And mind you, I lived in Baltimore from 2006 to 2011, and I ain't never participated in none of that shit. I was just a normal jeans and and the lust guy. But I had a fucking blast, dog. Like, come on. Baltimore, put the fuck on. Put on.
You see why cousin Ash missed first? Always missed coming to work.
Yeah. Her pictures didn't give it justice because it didn't look like that in her photo.
She was probably drunk.
It probably was.
And he was in the system cousin Ash.
Yeah. Yeah. But
that's good though. You came down and
and I will be there for the whole season.
And enjoyed yourself.
Absolutely.
It was a lovely day, lovely evening. The DJs was doing their thing.
The food vendors was fire.
Yeah, everything was nice. Shout out to Jimmy because reminded me, he hit my phone like, "Yo, you ain't got no fucking haircut?" I'm like, "For what?" He like, "Nigga, it's First Thursday." Oh my God,
come on now.
He said, "Nigga, you might as well cancel that pause." I said, "Let me hit Jay. Call you back."
On the way. On the way.
Because Jimmy know I don't do shit without a haircut. Like,
yeah.
Nigga, fuck that. He know Irie nigga the heartbeat. Like, yeah, I'm on my way. Nah, I ain't answering that fucking phone. Watching basketball.
All right, man. So let's go to get this podcast started, man. Let's go and let's get it. Welcome. Welcome to the Jam Friends Podcast. Again, this is episode 264, man. We are here. We're gonna be here for a good time, not a long time. This is the last one for a few weeks. So I hope you appreciate it.
On the first song?
Yeah. That's Donda too.
You played the dick sucker?
It's my guy. It's my guy.
Cam said,
"Hey man, I ain't Cam. Pause. I still jam R. Kelly.
Fuck yeah. I ain't fucking with you.
I don't fuck with him either.
I ain't fucking with you.
Nigga can rap though.
Yeah, I'm off. Yeah. Pause.
All the way. Pause.
Yeah, man. I didn't keep talking to you about shit about Virgil. All you had the other video was like, I gotta use the bathroom. He's like, where's Virgil grave? All right. That's what he said.
You gotta pee.
Now on
the
Virgil
lady
grave, though?
You just showed me a video of the lady shitted on the lady car.
That's a fact, but that wasn't Virgil.
That was a sneeze or a call?
It was a call.
Oh.
Okay. Respect.
Cold. You know I be cold.
I be cow. All right.
Fuck yeah. I'm good.
Okay.
Treat him like Uncle Shay.
Damn.
I'm off that shit.
You off Shay too?
Yeah.
Off Unc? Now after I seen Unc, his ex-girlfriend, she a big one, boy. That's a big girl.
He went from that to little girls.
It got to be something in the middle. Like what? We got to find out who Unc been.
Don't really had a Peggy Bunny though. I hope she had that red hair like that.
Yeah. I don't know. But your Lakers, man. Let's talk about your Lakers. Your Lakers in 5. What the fuck happened?
Shit got rough. Quick too.
Rough. Well, what happened?
Luka played like shit. Got hurt. Was sick one game, supposedly. Sick game 3. Brown is just old, man. He's 40-year-old hooper. Austin Reeves played like shit. He picked the wrong time to have a bad series. And then Ant is out there cooking shit. So that's basically how it went. And JJ, he coached like a rookie.
Yeah. When he played them boys the full whole second half.
Game 4. Like, bro, Braun literally 40 years old, bro. You not going to give him not a break at all?
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's what you paid to do.
Vacation on 3. That's what it So, Ant Minnesota, they deserve to win. Shorty talking cold cash.
That boy talk that shit.
He talking
that boy talk that shit.
Yeah, so they deserve to win. Let's see what's gonna happen next round.
They play.
I don't know who they play yet.
Okay. All right.
I think it's between Clippers and Denver.
Oh yeah, they got one more. They tied 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So a soldier was sentenced to life in prison. He's a nasty nigga. First off, I don't even want to say this fucker name, but I'm gonna say his name anyway. Gravel Clark. He was a sergeant in the U.S. Army stationed at Fort Cavazos, formerly Fort Hood, outside of Killeen, Texas. I read this story, and this bitch ass nigga was like, he's a straight monster. He sexually assaulted / raped and tried to murder one of the 5 victims. He strangled her so much that trigger warning too if somebody listening that have had to deal with sexual assault, but he strangled the young lady and thought she was dead and was talking to the body, but the girl was playing dead. And then she was able to escape. But throughout this trial, I gotta read a portion of this shit.
It got life plus 112 years.
Yeah.
And they did a reduction to his rank down to an E1.
The soldier convicted earlier this week on 29 separate specifications of attempted premeditated murder, rape, assault with intent to commit rape, kidnapping, burglary, robbery, aggravated sexual contact, aggravated assault with the intent to commit kidnapping, assault consummated by battery, indecent visual recording, and obstruction of justice. Clark opted to be absent from the sentencing hearing.
Pussy.
That's pussy.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't want to facial accusers. But it's a part of this shit I want to read. So his auntie came to the trial. Well, let me go back. One of the victims was like, it says the first to speak was a survivor of the final attack who made a daring escape after Clark told her he was going to transport her in a footlocker to a second location. But y'all don't know a footlocker is like a trunk. Like if you watch some old army movies, they put them at the foot of the bed. Mm. So he's going to put this girl body in that. She says the assault lives in my body, echoes in my mind. She said the 3-hour assault at gunpoint. I don't feel safe in my own skin, in my own home, in my own head. Of the 5 women, she is the only one still serving in the army. And she was there in her service uniform. She says, I talked to God that day. I'm not a religious person, but I asked him to give me strength. The soldier said, addressing Clark. I believe God allowed me to outsmart you. And then the second woman talked about her stuff. All right. So then the aunt came and was like, I ain't raised my nephew like this. I don't know what the hell going on. She says, I feel your pain and I apologize on behalf of my nephew and my family. I sincerely apologize. Prosecutors argued that the maximum allowable sentence in life in prison with no possibility of parole on Wednesday, laying the escalation of violence of Clark's carefully planned attacks over more than a year at the installation. Sergeant Clark chose young, new privates in his unit's footprint to assault. He chose females that would be alone. It was one more thing, like to show how demented this motherfucker was.
See, he one of the ones that we were talking about.
What?
That motherfucking hot baby oil.
What are you talking about?
Pour that hot baby oil on his ass every couple hours. That boiling hot.
Boiling
baby oil.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yo, that's what we need for guys like them.
So in this article, and I can't find it now, the aunt talks about how he had a lot to deal with when he was young. He lost his mother at 2, his father, all of these other things. But every time he had a sexual assault, the assaults lined up with the dates of his mother's death. Like, you got to be a sick motherfucker to do some shit on a day of something significant in your life. Like that, and that's very calculated. That's like some freaky Jason ass shit. But this motherfucker is going to Fort Leavenworth, Kansas to serve life plus what, 126?
112.
112. So where the players dwell, nigga. You ain't getting out. So,
So when women go through, people in general, but men and women, but I know when women go through encounters like that, those type of violent encounters, I wonder, like, going through life, how does that affect them, like, to be intimate with a partner afterwards?
Do you know somebody who dealt with something like that?
Yes.
Does that affect her intimacy going through? Before I say something ignorant, because I'm gonna say
I
something.
think
I'm
it's
cracking
more
joke.
of them building trust with that person.
It's harder.
It's harder. That person has to make them feel more comfortable within themselves, and it takes a lot of therapy to get through things like that. You really cannot feel like you can face that on your own. You really have to open up. And if you do decide to take that level with being intimate or physical with anyone, you have to be able to be honest with them about that situation. So
I used to date this little thing back in the day that happened. She used to beat on me. I used to let her though, like shit. I'm like, choke me, baby. Like, she used to beat me up. Like,
a young lady that I follow on a gram, she spoke on it at one time. I remember a long time ago that she said it used to be hard for her to be intimate with her boyfriend. Like she didn't want physical touch or anything.
Did he know?
Mm-hmm. Like she spoke on it. It was like something. She just I guess wanted to get off, and she had posted about it. And she was saying like she ain't even want him to touch her. Like she just couldn't do it.
Was that her first relationship after the situation?
She didn't. I don't think she said that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure she was asked that, but I don't think she put it out there like in a long.
If it's like a situation right afterwards, I think that's the most difficult experience because it's something new compared to when you just went through like a traumatic experience. Mm. It's like opening up a new wound over again.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, fuck you, Sarge, and prayers and condolences and just positive vibrations to all those that are affected by his heinous fucking acts.
So I guess it's like a disgrace for him. So I guess that's why they stripped him from sergeant to take him down to E1 just because of that.
That and they forfeited pay. So I told this story in the pod before, but I'm gonna name drop. Shout out to Brian Gordon. Brian Gordon is from where I'm from. He's older than me. He's with my cousins, and we used to play.
God damn, you got country real with my cousin.
Healy. Anyway, we all got our accent. Anyway, you got me.
That's how you did.
I know.
You straight switched up, my cousin. You heard it?
Yeah, I heard it.
My cousins. I think it was back in Florida.
So he older than me or whatever. And Brian Gordon went to the Air Force, so it was one of the things like, oh, Brian Gordon went to the Air Force. He was a mechanic of I want like F-16 or F-18 mechanic or something. But he got into a fight with a white dude at work. And he hit the dude with a fucking wrench. End up beating dude up bad. Dude goes to the hospital, dude dies. So they charge Brian Gordon. Brian Gordon goes to jail for some time. They didn't take all his money though. They demoted him and I think he went from like E5 to E2 or E1, but he got paid the whole time he was. Nigga, Brian Gordon came out, boy, he had the fresh Nissan Altima with the rims on him. So
he's still getting straight direct deposits. Like
the money was going in. But he started, I think he did like about 5-6 years, some shit like that. But he came out was what? Had the cram in the back. Bang. I say, God, got him a good white girlfriend too, obedient. Shout out to Brian Gordon. I said, look, got obedient. I'm taking that from they asked
obedient, bro.
They asked I say that because they asked Paul Pierce. He was like, why do these NBA players be dating black girls?
Oh yeah.
And he was like,
yeah, he did say that shit.
He said they obedient and they what else he said?
He said some wild shit.
They obedient and they appreciate you more. That's what he said.
He did say that.
Yeah. I said, my nigga Paul, he'll give a fuck. And he was sober when he said it too. So I was like,
he probably was high.
He wasn't. But yeah. Big T signed an executive order making it mandatory that truck drivers speak English. Now you are our resident truck driver expert.
Yes.
How does this like? I've watched shit where they pull a nigga over. He's like, Espanol, no. Like, where's your logbook?
Yep. All of that, and I deal with drivers daily, so I'm not mad at it. I can't even hold you.
You deal with drivers?
Yeah.
Do you hire drivers that don't speak English?
No.
But you just deal with
when incoming
the loads
come in. Yeah.
and what they
be looking at you like you fucking crazy. I had one today. He was looking at you basically got to do damn near sign language with him. Unless I had my phones and then I'll just do Google Translate. But I don't be having time for that shit. I actually did one yesterday.
What happened?
The guy, he was asking, he wanted to go through the side of the house because he needed to cut the back grass and a neighbor wouldn't let him. So I told him, sure. I'm like, I didn't care. He was like, you want me to cut your grass? I'm like, for free, right? For letting you go through here. He was like,
like zero peso.
English no good. Bet. I had my phones. For free, right? So he was like, 30, he said $30. I was like, yeah, that's cool. It was looking big ass yard.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's cool, but that's what I deal with daily. And you have some drivers that literally know English. We get a lot of drivers that come out of Canada. They be looking at me like, like I'm talking like an alien. They have no idea what I'm saying. And it gets irritating as fuck sometimes because you really be trying to direct them like, I need you to go right there.
Yeah.
They'll go around the corner. Who the fuck told you to do that? I said right there, bro. You know, yellow? Yellow? Yeah, yellow. Right. Stop at the yellow pole. Okay? Where you going? Yellow pole. Okay. And you look outside like, what the fuck is the truck? He done went around. So.
No English, my friend.
Yeah.
No English.
You hear, this is America. I ain't mad that you gotta learn some type of fucking brother. I ain't mad at it.
All right.
My guy, Big T.
Got a Big T, man.
Yep. See, that's one thing I like.
Oh, the very
Obama wouldn't have did it.
No, we're not gonna do no B Boogie slander. We're not doing no B Boogie slander over here. No, we're not doing it. No, we ain't gonna do that. He out. He done. His job is over. It's over. I got another one in here. So Amazon and the White House got beef. So Amazon pushes for price transparency with tariff labels, and the White House slams the move as hostile and political. So moving forward, when you go to Amazon, like you see your price on your item, and you know you see what when it's gonna be delivered. Well, they're gonna have in parentheses how much you're paying in tariffs for that particular item, and the White House is like, the white girl, and I'm paraphrasing, but like basically like, this some bullshit. You should why you didn't do this when Joe Biden was in the office? Inflation rates was up, and she was like, it's a crock of crap. Like this is not fair. And like, listen, man, I fucks with it. The people need to know. You need to fucking know. You need to know. Wigs is going up. We talked about it last week. Wigs, eyelashes, all that shit y'all be buying. That shit is going up, baby. Edge control going up.
Well, I told you about that shit about with UPS thing.
Oh, that too. Mm-hmm. UPS what?
UPS announced this past Tuesday that a layoff is happening of 20,000 workers this year.
So, my opinion, I'm gonna let you weigh in. Mm-hmm. My opinion is this happened for two reasons. One reason is the lows are slowly dwindling down, but two, this was they out when they had to pay that big ass payout in that fucking union shit. The company didn't like that shit. You had to put AC in all the fucking trucks, which still ain't no AC in there because they ride around with the doors open.
Yeah, my guy Calvin, we get UPS every day. So
yeah. And they had to up their pay. So I think
they
this was
their pay. I forgot what they upped it to. We talked about it like last year.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah,
so I think this was day out.
Yeah, so it says that despite beating their first quarter profit estimates, as the shipping giant expects to a decline in deliveries after cutting its shipments for Amazon in half this year. UPS expects to save $3.5 billion in 2025 after cutting jobs and closing 73 leased and owned buildings by the end of June.
Good God, $3.5 billion they saving, and they exceeded their quarterly earnings.
And basically in a month.
Bruh.
This came out Tuesday, and they said by June.
You was not talking like that just 2 minutes ago.
Good God almighty, boy. Yo, UPS, listen, I worked for UPS one day. Listen, shout out to all y'all working there, but they had me on purple belt, boy.
No.
The belts are like wherever. I don't know how that shit work because I ain't worked there fucking long enough. But yo, I'm your host J.Con, the host of the Jam Friends podcast featuring Nell. Listen, I need a real quick favor, man. Listen, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, on anywhere you stream my podcast from, like, share, comment, subscribe. About 90% of y'all who listen to it don't even subscribe. So go on and do that. Let's fight these algorithms and get the podcast in front of everybody who need to hear it, man. Let's do it. The truck's back in, and it's either you a unloader or you a loader. Unloaders the first get the ass. Like, oh, this shit easy. Nothing was coming out the belt. But when them fucking packages started coming, them bitches get flowing, and they give you this fucking. We just about to date myself. I'm old. Remember the glove for Nintendo? Yeah. You get this shit with this glove, right? You do these little finger shits and make that bitch scan or whatever. And as the shit start coming off, you bloop, you just scan it. You have to build walls. You have to build a wall, like stack the packages and build a wall with just a little space in between. So, I mean, them fucking boxes is coming. You scan it. And so I'm moving. This motherfucker bringing... The manager be bringing other shit, like oversized packages, tires on pallets. Bruh, fuck this. So then the nigga who was training me, he was complaining the whole time about child support. after he's like, man, after they take all my shit, I probably got like $112. I got to pay my ride. I still ain't ate yet. I'm like, fuck you want me to do? Like, nigga, I took that little... unclip my shit, get this shit. And then they say if you quit, you can't ever come back.
Really?
Yeah, that's their policy. You can't ever work for them. You got to worry about that, sir. Ever.
That's how I did at Walmart for I worked
fuck you was doing at Walmart.
30 minutes.
What the fuck was you doing at Walmart?
I don't know. I was trying to get everything to come through lawn and garden. Everything about to come through lawn and garden. Nigga, TVs, radios, everything through lawn and garden. Come on. You need something? Hey, we get it how you live around this bitch. But no, I had a question.
What's up?
I can't remember what the fuck I wanted to ask somebody. And they was like, oh, you got to talk to a manager. So they kept telling me to go to this person, like 5 different people. And I'm like, yo.
Oh, when you first started?
Yeah. Because back when I was driving at the job, I always kept a part-time job from. That was before I went to DTLR. So I was forever. And
you was at Arundel Mills too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Get it how you live. You want shit. Hey, you wanted a kid fresh? $250.
Come see him.
Get whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck. Them girls had everything, boy. They had the whole fucking store. I would take the shit. I ain't even go home. Oh, you got to beep that shit though. I was kicking up.
I got you.
I was, hey.
You want me to beat the whole, just, never mind, worry about it. I got it.
You got it. You know what to do. But, yeah, so I was asking questions and then I got a rainbow guy and me and him just didn't click off the break. And then I just was like, yeah, I'm tripping. I'm out. I just rolled out.
He was a manager?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like you ask somebody, it was like, you got to talk to this man. It's too many managers.
Yeah.
And I hate that shit. Like, they trying to do that shit now at the job now. I hate titles. I'm not a title guy.
Yeah.
Like, all that title shit, that shit means absolutely nothing to me. And I leaned on yo, and then I just rolled out. So I worked there. They sent me a check and everything. Like, I worked there for 3 hours or some shit. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I cashed in. Fuck that. Give me my little change.
Man, you ever worked at a spot like that? Nowhere?
No.
That sell nothing?
No.
They ain't get no shit away nowhere?
No.
Why you say it like that?
Because I didn't. No. I can't do retail. I never could.
Yeah, I was good. I mean, detail off, that shit was
I'm
love.
not that type of, no. I didn't have the type of personality for retail.
You ain't even no bartender or nothing?
No.
All right.
No. I could be a bartender, but no.
What type of work you did before you would do what you do now?
I've been in healthcare since I was 18.
What you did? What was your teenage job?
I worked at the Department of Children and Family Services downtown for my summer jobs every summer.
You a sucker. He groom you. You been groomed for this bullshit. Like, you can't get no jokes off on you. I'm going to find something. I'm going to find one. Don't worry about it. We'll find a joke. You got it.
We had some real life summer jobs in DC.
I had real life summer jobs in Florida. I worked at the unemployment office.
I ain't never had to work. Mama
This
no
nigga
had
rich.
money. Mama no had money.
Niggas like, I don't know nothing about that fucking
none of that
poverty.
shit. Mama no had money, so
All right,
dog that works. The fuck?
Yo, real quick. I'm on topic real quick, right? Before we get into Shedeur. Growing up, what did y'all like? What type of drinks y'all had in y'all crib? Like, did you drink like Kool-Aid, Sunny D,
Kool-Aid.
Tang?
Kool-Aid.
Like, what the fuck y'all was on? Ovaltine,
Kool-Aid.
chocolate
I
milk?
had Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Like now, when I used to go to my aunt's house, they had Flavor-Aid.
That's white people Kool-Aid. Flavor Ice and shit. Yeah.
Straight Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid
Yeah.
was
Straight Kool-Aid.
We had Kool-Aid, and then I could tell my mom got a little extra, so I don't know what she did. But if we get Sunny D, get that Sunny D, yeah, on top of the Kool-Aid.
It was rare we got Sunny D, but no, it was always Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid?
Yeah, it was always Kool-Aid.
What
Or
about
that powder iced tea shit.
I was just about to say, boy, that Lipton the powder,
Yeah, the powder.
hey, whoever made that, boy.
Once you find that sweet spot of how many scoops you need,
Yeah. That Lipton in the powder. Well, fuck them tea bags. Pause. Lipton in the powder.
You find that sweet spot on
That
them
shit-
scoops, boy. That shit is money.
Shit, I just bought it. That's gone. Like,
Yep.
shit ain't even cool off, boy.
Nope.
That nigga had ice trays.
Ice trays, yep. Ice trays. Wet as a
Boy.
motherfucker that ain't shit ready yet. Ain't no
Yeah.
ice ready yet.
Yeah.
All the fucking ice.
Nigga, fuck that Kool-Aid. Nigga want this tea on your ass. Yeah. Oh, man. Damn. What else I was gonna ask you? Nigga, we had the tea to drink.
Well, see, like with my grandparents, like they was always licks. My grandma and grandfather worked at Social Security, so like growing up, I ain't saying that nigga was rich, but like
we got a little money.
nigga, I always had cable. Like I've always born in '82, so I've always had everything.
Yeah.
So thank God for Grandma Rose. we was alright.
No, that's right.
When we was talking about the cereal, like I don't know nothing about no like that cereal in like a little pillow bag. Like
Nah,
I don't know.
that, yeah.
I don't know nothing about that shit.
That Save-A-Lot cereal come in the body pillow bag.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that shit.
Yeah.
Now she wasn't buying no fucking Fruity Pebbles, but
Fruity Pebbles like $8 for that
shit-
little box.
that little ass
This box. It's like,
Nah.
you get 2 bowls out that bitch.
you better get some honeycomb, nigga. You better get that big box.
Nigga, smacks, nigga.
Something.
Like my man say, boy, this nigga like try to say your hair. Hey, you want some sugar smacks? Like,
Mm-hmm.
that nigga, like,
Yeah.
it was smacks. Listen, smacks is the wrong cereal to have when people got roaches, boy. 'Cause
Always
boy,
Always been. Never. No, nope. I'm good. Y'all got some
Yeah,
kicks in this
he's
bitch.
something. Frosted
I need to
Flakes.
see. Yeah, Frosted Flakes.
like,
fucking
no, you can't tell, boy. Straight eating roaches.
kicks. You know, because like you go over your aunt house and shit, she have on them goddamn kids. She on WIC, so you got to eat all them motherfucking Chex, Rice Krispies.
Yup. You got a gang of
that
juicy
shit with
juice. Like a whole bunch of sugar.
Yep. Yep. You get all that shit with no sugar. But we was lit with them juicy juice though,
Yes,
boy.
sir. Yeah.
Oh, 10 cans of juicy juice in that
Boy.
bitch.
Mate, boy, you freeze that shit and get it slushy?
Oh yeah.
Boy.
Juicy juice is one of them
Amazing.
ones.
Yeah, yeah.
One of them ones.
What? Let me see. All right, Shedeur Sanders, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shedeur Sanders last week was the NFL draft. Throwing a slingshot to all of those people that got drafted and got life-changing experiences. Shedeur Sanders was drafted. He slid. He was supposed to go in the first round, but he slid to the 5th round, the 144th pick of the Cleveland Browns. You don't get your thoughts on it before we get into this other shit?
Oh, there's a lot. You had everybody with their own opinions about why he slid. I mean, from the Giants coming out saying he had a bad interview. Brian Dable wanted him to, the coach of the Giants wanted him to learn the playbook, and he supposedly didn't. And Shedeur was asking more questions than answering his questions. And then another team came out and said he had a bad interview also. Then you also had the issue with the prank call from the Atlanta Falcons. One of the assistants,
Jeff
dad.
Ulbricht's son.
Yeah,
who's at Mississippi State, University of Mississippi.
Okay, yeah, and his son called. Well, it was a part. He had the phone number, and his friend called as a prank that he was getting drafted. So it was a lot going on with Shedeur. I know a lot of people they blaming him and Dion for him falling like this. I literally don't know why he fell. He talked about his attitude, but what quarterback doesn't have an attitude or has feel highly of themselves? That's from Baker Mayfield to Cam Newton's, Johnny Manziel's. When I know I'm a top prospect, I've been winning all my life. Been a superstar since middle school, high school. I was a superstar in college. And then it's even more when I'm a superstar and my father is Deion Sanders. So I hate that he slid all the way down to where he did, but I think he's in a good position to win because of what he has to go up against to get the starting spot. I mean, he has to go against another rookie that they drafted third round, old Joe Flacco.
Dylan Gabriel.
Deshaun Watson is hurt, and then
he won't even play this year.
And then Kenny Pickett. So basically, if Shedeur doesn't win this out, like he almost shouldn't even be in the NFL to me, because he should win this job against these foes that he's up against. Now, maybe it might be a little tough to get a job from Joe Flacco only because they're trying to win, and he knows the offense because he's been in it for a few years now. So that would be the only thing. But really, Shedeur should take the reins, if not off the top, at least sometime within the year. If Joe turns into Joe, which he starts throwing interceptions and giving the game away, then he should step in a position. So,
for me, I was excited as fuck, man, thinking that the young boy was going.
I thought he was coming to Pittsburgh. I thought he was coming my team. So.
I thought it was just we didn't know where. I just knew he was getting drafted in the first round. He had a first round grade on him. You look at his tape. I watched all the fucking games. The boy can fucking play. Like, regardless of what his last name is, the boy could fucking play.
Mm-hmm.
Leading up to the draft, they found things to pin against him and just, like knock him. And I'm like, well, you didn't say this last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you picking and chooses. So
the most accurate quarterback in college history.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you throwing. But so
all the players that he threw to
got drafted
before him.
Yep. So you got to that. He got drafted. He slid, whatever the case may be. Cool. I was excited. My kids, I had my sons is here. We watching this shit all day. My boy get drafted, and I was like, all right, finally we can go to Sky Zone. But anyway, got a fuck Sky Zone story too. It's fucked up, but so he has an uphill climb. I do agree with you, and I bet my son $1 that Shedeur starts day one. Dylan Gabriel is like the rapper that catch a straight because you standing next to another nigga, like because you cool with him. He caught a straight. You got drafted just off the strength,
mm-hmm.
and they really didn't even fucking want you. You're not even comparable to him on the physical traits to play. Not to say that you ain't good. He ain't Shedeur. And then on top of that, Shedeur gonna put butts in seats.
Mm-hmm.
This game's gonna be sold the fuck out.
I forgot what he said. He was ranked in jerseys. I think
number
third.
1.
He was 1
for rookies.
Okay,
number 1 pre-orders. I ain't ordering unless I know he get number 2. Unless he getting that Tim Couch. They keep saying showing number 5. You can't wear that Jameis, baby. No, sir. So it was that. But I will say this. It's some things when you think back that what Shedeur could have done better. And I know why he didn't do it, because they had you at a first round grade. They had you as the best quarterback in the league and coming out. So of course you go to Senior Bowl. You didn't participate.
I don't mind that.
You go to the combine.
Most don't play in the Senior Bowl. You
go to combine. You didn't participate. You didn't do nothing.
He should have threw.
He didn't do nothing. And then you did the other side. And then you blew off some of the interviews. Some of that you have to take blame and onus on him. And he's, we'll never really know. I think that's the mistakes he made. You have to. It's like, and I think I told my son, it's like you applying for a job and you have the ability to see all the other resumes that you stack against, and you know your shit better. You still can't be complacent until you get the job and sign an offer letter.
Throw? I know it wasn't mentioned.
at the
combine.
Yeah.
He threw?
Yeah.
If Cam threw, I would have threw.
Cam threw at the combine.
Because the battle was between me and you who's going to go number one.
Cam threw at the combine.
Or at least going to be the first quarterback off the board.
I mean, I get the reason why you don't throw, because you don't know the receivers. You know, everybody run routes different, but it ain't about that. Like,
yeah, that's why they had a pro day, because I want to throw to my
guys. Yeah, but so I don't know. He made some mistakes, but at the end of the day, he is a good. You've never heard about him in the news doing something crazy.
Nope.
All the boy do, none of that.
He ain't getting tickets. He ain't sniffing cocaine.
The only thing we ever got into, he was dating one of the Haley girls. He used to date one of them. The little R&B singers. Yeah, he used to date one of them. But other than that, like,
I see they was talking about the whichever one. Like, I don't know. I be feeling old sometimes. Like, they were showing he was dating. Well, not dating, possibly dating the young lady that was at his draft party.
Young Miami was at that draft party, boy.
No, that was the party after he was drafted.
It don't matter. She was there.
That don't count. That was the. We talking about the thing.
That thing was there.
We talking about that thing. Okay. We talking about with the young lady that he was with that was next to him when he was about to get drafted. That's what they were talking about. I can't remember the young lady name. I don't know.
Yeah,
fucking young. But one thing, this is why I posted that shit. This is exactly why Braun did exactly what he did. I can control everything. The narrative, where my son go, I want my son here. So even though they still did the nitpicking, they were going to do that and dissect Bronny all the way. He doesn't belong here. He's not athletic. He's not taught. Well, he's super athletic, but they just said everything bad about Bronny's game and under the sun, and then Bronny wouldn't have got drafted. It had been basically almost like D Wade's son didn't get drafted. Then now, because D Wade was a part owner of the Jazz, D Wade's son is on the G League team. I don't know if he still is, but when he got drafted, he was on. D Wade got him on the G League team, of course. But with LeBron, no, I can control this because y'all can't get to me because of who I am. You want to try to get to my son? Nah. Got my boy sign this guaranteed contract, make more money than everybody. Yep.
So I'm gonna play a clip. Charleston White talks about why he talks about Shedeur Sanders.
Where that, man?
Hold on, I'm trying to get the play, dog.
Arrogant, you got with money already. He got an arrogant daddy. He already arrogant. Then a superstar factor. He ain't gonna listen to now coach but his daddy. When I give him a playbook, he go home and him and his daddy go write new plays. I don't want him on my team. This is prima donna, and he already come. His daddy go have something to say if we ain't doing right. So we don't want him. That's why they passed on him. This is the white man's team, and they don't want. This is what the white boy knows.
You heard it.
Yeah, but people keep bringing up Dion this and Dion that, like Dion gonna be around. Dion has a team to coach.
No, the thing is, and I get it. You don't want the circus that come with Shedeur, the cameras, the hoopla. You just want to be able to just be a team and focus on football.
Who say that's going to happen now that,
bruh,
basically like
no, not like well off media type shit, but he is him.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be more shit like a 5th round. You're not going to get this type of attention for a 5th round draft pick nowhere.
Yeah, because I should have been a 1st round draft pick.
Period, right?
I should have been a top 1st round draft pick.
I'm about to Big T.
I'm not mad at
Big T tweeted
Cam going number 1. I'm not mad at it.
Me neither. Big T tweeted, "What's wrong with the NFL owners? They are stupid." All caps. Deion Sanders was a great college football player, and even greater in the NFL. He was also a very good coach, streetwise and smart. Throw the streetwise in there. Therefore, Shedeur, his quarterback, son, has phenomenal genes and is all set for greatness. He should be picked immediately by a team that wants to win. Good luck, Shedeur. And you have a wonderful father. Goddamn Big T, boy.
Shout out my God,
Big T, man. Big T.
Mm-hmm. He know the vibes. But I'm just happy that he got drafted, and it's time to get busy.
Yeah.
So, I hate that I really want a jersey. I really want it, but I don't want a fucking Cleveland Brown jersey.
Man, you got to cop, dog. You got to cop. At a cop. I had a cop. Pause.
And a fucking division rival. It's crazy. Even though that's you.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Oh, real quick though. So I was at Sky Zone this weekend with my kids. First off, I fucking never knew what the fuck Glow Night was, but if Glow Night found out what the fuck Glow Night really was. 2 niggas, 2 little kids, 15, 8, right? I do a little wave. Cool, nigga. I might have thought I was about to put a cool 40, maybe 50 on them. Bet. Get new socks. That lady said 131. 130 what? What? I said, what the fuck? What am I paying for? These niggas.
A t-shirt.
Yep. All that shit. I said, wait, what? 131? She's like, you nigga, they just able to jump from 7 to 10. I said, 131? We don't get no chicken, pizza, not a drink, icy, or nothing. DJ setting up. I said, oh, we paying for the DJ. So, all right, fuck it. So we get there a little early, and they kick us out. Like, you have to leave, so they clean up, boom, boom, you get back. So I cop a little spot right when you walk in, and it's like the little rectangle things where all the kids jump, but it's a net. Like, you have to kind of go around the net. The black light on. I'll keep seeing all these little kids. Bah! Run into it. I'm fucking dying, nigga. It's like I'm sitting here and it's like where the wall at, and they just come running. They thinking about it. Go, bah! Be fucking weak, boy.
You was out here.
Bowie.
Okay.
Off of 50.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, they're like, bow. I was like, golly, little kids, all the little.
Darnell, she be looking for like, Daddy, you staying here? Do I supposed to leave? Oh, I just was asking.
You took her to
go sit your hot ass down somewhere, Darnell.
To Glow Night?
Yeah, I let her always go to Glow Night.
He jumped from the whole time 7 to 10? Nigga, what the fuck are you jumping? That's an exercise. That is exercise.
She be running around with her fucking friends. I let her do her. See, I like the one on Pulaski Highway because it has upstairs. There's TVs and shit up there. So I can really halfway pay her ass no mind and watch TV. Then all her friends are on the west side of town, so they don't want to travel over east. So you gotta go to the one by Timonium, which that one is smaller. And I really don't like that one, but that's where she likes to go. And she be like, Daddy, you. And one day she thought I was gone. I was standing there and I was watching her little ass, and she was oblivious to that. I was in there, and I see her running, and there's some little boys running, and her friends running, and I walked right around there where they was at. And the little girl was like tapping her because she saw me, like, oh shit, Darnell. She looked, I don't know. Don't go the fuck back up there.
They don't walk around the corner with some boys?
Not around the corner, but like away from where they were.
Yeah.
Was jumping at and shit. Yeah, she thought I was gone. You know, she 13, so you know the fucking hormones and all types of shit is jumping. Now you probably starting to like little boys and shit.
Nigga, my daughter, bruh. She called me talking about some nigga named Abraham.
Nah, she know.
I said, nigga, we ain't trust no Abraham since Lincoln, nigga. Fuck we talking about? She don't even see the little nigga.
Nah, we done already had this talk. I'm your boyfriend till otherwise.
I tell her that too, but then she keep telling me that I shouldn't love no other girl but her. I'm like, your dad.
I'm an adult. I pay the fucking bills. I did that with Sanaya. Same thing.
Same way. I'm your fucking boyfriend. My mom was like, you know she got a boyfriend? Oh yeah, put on the phone. I told my mama that after my pops died. I was like, listen, it's only 4 niggas in this world you need. Me, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Fuck that, ain't nothing. You don't need nothing. Nothing.
Sanaya 22, she's scared to let me even see her boyfriend now. And because she know I'm an active fool. The fuck do you want with my daughter? What do you want? What do you provide? She's still asking me for fucking money. She's still asking me to pay our phone bill. What the fuck do you do?
All right, fuck it. Let's go down this rabbit hole.
Cause Sanaya 22.
All right, nigga. And he daddy now, nigga.
He can't be. He can't be.
He daddy now, nigga.
No, he ain't. He broke.
No matter. He got to get out there.
What a little mean. No, you're not. No,
Listen,
you're not.
We all have to embrace the point that, nigga, we ain't gonna be daddy at some point.
At 21, let me see. When I was 21, nigga, I was selling
Nell.
cocaine. I was fucking tricking.
One day, Nell, you gonna be sitting. I am gonna be dealing with this shit too. We gonna be at Thanksgiving. and your daughter gonna be the one cooking, and she gonna make the plate. And she gonna be like, "What else should you want, Daddy?" And both y'all niggas will say, "Huh?"
That should have never happened. That should have never happened. She know that.
Nigga, we gotta embrace it. You ain't daddy no more, nigga.
I never embrace that kind of shit. That girl look at her. I would fuck my.
She like, "What else you want on your plate, Daddy?" He was like,
I don't even. I should have get that girl neck broke. I don't play that shit. That's why I don't let women call me daddy. Don't call me that shit.
I forgot you don't like that.
I don't like that shit.
I love it.
Don't call me that
Fuck
shit.
that. Yeah.
Not call me that shit.
Yeah, I'm a daddy. So call me daddy.
I'm shit. I trick. Do not fucking call me daddy. No, I'm good.
We call you Trick.
Nah, Bentley.
King.
People don't even know that's my fucking name, but this Bentley is fine.
It was a meme the other day. Kyle Curry crossed my phone to my daddy. That shit played out. Call me my lord.
No, I don't do that.
My lord.
Nah,
I forgot you told me you don't like the daddy shit.
You call me daddy?
Hmm?
You say daddy?
No, I have one father.
My type
That's
of
not
woman.
the same.
My
It
type of
is.
woman.
I have one father.
And you get a bunch of daddies.
No, I don't.
A bunch of daddies.
No, I have one father. That's it. He's the only person I've ever called daddy. That's it.
That's right. Only the women that don't have their father in their life fucking call niggas daddy.
That's not true.
That's a fucking
That's
thousand.
not true.
Fuck yeah. A woman with her father in her life would never call another nigga daddy.
No.
So since you say, okay, you want them to call you daddy, did you call them mommy?
And that's what I call it. Whatever you want. Fuck, like shit, call you. You want me to meow? Like I'm looking to call you what you want. What, auntie, sugar, baby,
I don't care
babe.
how much dick you dropping off, all that shit. Nah, not that daddy
Nigga.
shit. Mm-mm.
All right. Ex-NFL star Steve Smith is sued under the homewrecker law for alleged affair with a man's wife. I had to Google the homewrecker law and basically, and I'm gonna pull it up. But we talked about this a while ago. Steve Smith was fucking.
She worked for the Ravens.
Yep, a woman.
She worked on the staff.
That worked on the staff. Steve Smith has been married for 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
Dude went through his old lady phone, his wife phone, and he called Steve Smith. He recorded it, hit the blogs, podcasts were saying he was corny. No, bro. When you them texts were salacious. Like,
yeah, I mean, he was talking about he wanted his wife to put the whole thing in her mouth, and
yeah. Oh,
wife was saying that
she wanted that. She wanted some of that baby gravy.
Yeah,
she wanted that baby gravy.
That she wished she had more time because she wanted to give him some head, and
yeah,
it was rough. Those was some rough text messages. I didn't read some rough text messages myself personally, so I understand what a man was at. I didn't read some rough shit. Had me feeling queasy in my stomach. Oh,
nigga, your shit be down there, boy. You be boy. So the whole
now, you read those text messages. I bet you won't be talking about like, oh, mommy.
Hold on now. Wait. What?
Yeah, I mean,
if hurt the girl
that hurt, you get to reading that hurt because that's what you're reading. You're reading hurt. You going through that phone. You're reading mommy hurt because she on that motherfucker talk about she want to put the whole thing in them.
No, I ain't got no. Okay, she's not mommy now.
Yeah,
she's something else.
Yeah,
turn into too short, nigga.
Yeah, it's different now.
You ain't no mommy, ain't no meow.
But I mean, so I understand the man hurt. I don't know. Maybe you do this because of who Steve Smith is. Now, this is a regular guy. I mean, do you really get on social media and like, oh, look, this guy with J.com was fucking my wife? But because Steve Smith is who he is, a former athlete.
That nigga hurt.
He's a TV figure.
Nah, he would have did it anyway. I think that nigga just hurt. That dude was hurt. You could tell.
That was his wife.
But he was kind of flexing like, she ain't gonna be my wife for long.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure he should be able to win this case for $100,000 between. It's crazy that you get to sue Steve Smith. I mean, your wife is clearly not happy with your penis.
I think he divorced her though, but that's the reason. So the homewrecker law is known as an alienation or affection or criminal conversation allows a spouse to try and sue a third party for interfering with destroying the marriage. It essentially permits the spouse to sue the alleged homewrecker for monetary damages if their marriage is broken up by a third party's actions. Only a few states in the U.S. have this law, including North Carolina.
But I mean, she wasn't trying to leave you. She wanted to stay.
Nah, you can't. No, you got piped by this nigga. Obviously, you like to be throat mobbed by this nigga. Pause. And so it is what it is. I can't know. That's like anytime you catch your girl cheating, or y'all on a break, and she get wild and she got a new nigga. Oh my God, my heart burned down. Cause it's like you think about all the nasty shit she do to you. She's doing to this nigga, even though she might not be, but she like mentally. She is, yes. You fucked him. Just like that, I played that video to open the pod where he was like, did you fuck her? She was like, that is like what grown ups do. And then he was like, did you suck his dick? She was like, that's a part of sex, ain't it? And then he was like, oh, you nasty bitch.
That was what's his name? He passed away too.
They from Baltimore.
Yeah. I can't even think of his name, but he passed away though.
Damn, R.I.P. to the guy. But like, man, you don't be wanting to think about that nasty shit your girl do to you, not you.
That's why you gotta stay away from phones. Go through. You searching for? Do you search for hurt?
Who, me?
You go through phones?
No.
You go through phones?
No.
I had a homeboy.
I had people go through my phone.
Have you been through a phone?
Okay. I haven't been through a phone specifically.
Here we go.
I've been through my phone when someone was using my phone and forgot to log out of their social media. So technically, it's not going through my phone because their phone is on my phone.
Right. You're like, oh, what do we have here? You just stumbled upon.
Yeah, I woke up to messages.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I don't follow these people. Who is all these messages?
Nigga logged you out your own shit?
Yes, logged me out of my own and logged into his, and it was very interesting.
That man balls is big.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
You got this action going on, brother. You did. This was y'all was in a relationship?
Yeah. And it was very interesting. It's just,
Y'all break up after that?
Yeah, we broke up.
Has a man ever found anything interesting in your phone?
No.
No.
Because when I'm with one person,
You're
I'm with
man?
one person. So if I'm not with nobody, then I'm free to do whatever I want to do.
I had a homeboy call me one time. That nigga, not the one that was crying, it's another one. Tell that story about a nigga crying. But he was like, that. He was like, fuck that. I ain't never going through her phone no more. That nigga said, man, I ain't never seen a dick so big. The balls. He said she's saving these bitches too.
Hey,
nigga,
you can go searching for some hurt.
Listen,
because I always say like, all right, you go through a person's phone. When do you stop? Like, you might have a feeling, and that's always been my thing. Like, you might have a feeling, so you go through the phone and you don't find anything.
All right.
But then it's like, oh, they probably erased it before you got home. So then you try to catch them again. And then again, like, so it's like, when is it like, excuse me, like, when is it like, it's going to be cool to go away? Like, why are you continue to like search for? Because is it something ain't right? Or is just this relationship is almost too good to be true? Like, nah, he got to be talking to someone else. So, or she, and you continue to search for that hurt.
I got a question for you. Women be like, oh, I got the intuition. I just knew that nigga was. You believe in female intuition?
I do.
Why the fuck y'all female intuition don't work when that nigga is unhappy with your ass? It only work when he cheating. But when that nigga is not happy with you because you just say you ain't rubbing his dick the right way, the fucking spaghetti ain't hitting.
Because you got a lot of men who are unhappy and don't change their mood towards you.
Listen, that sounds like bullshit.
When you can be in a relationship with somebody and y'all could be doing everything the normal way. Nothing is changing. And then, he's out here doing whatever he want to do because he's so-called unhappy.
What? The question again is why don't your intuition?
Because you can't. How your intuition gonna be because he's unhappy?
So your intuition is based off of his changes in his behavior, or your intuition is your intuition? Because that's bullshit. Like your intuition, your like nigga intuition, like it's about to get popping in this bitch.
When you got a gut feeling, you got a gut feeling.
Exactly.
So no matter what,
it don't matter about what behavior
if somebody
is.
is unhappy, you don't get a gut feeling about that. It's just them being grown enough to say, I'm unhappy. Something is not working. What is this going to be? That's what that is. But if somebody cheating on you or doing something, you can feel it. You can feel it.
Can you?
Yes, you can.
You believe that shit? I'm calling bullshit.
No, you can feel it. A woman's intuition is there.
A bullshit.
Sorry.
A bullshit.
A bullshit. Whatever. I don't believe that shit. Steve Smith, pay that $100K, man. Get it. Pay that fucking. Pay that man his damages.
Because it happened and then it went away and now it's back again. So cut the check. And
obviously we heard from Steve Smith's wife, and ain't nobody say they divorcing, so she ain't leaving.
He looked like, I ain't even gonna lie, he looked like his attitude. He looked like he a woman beater. And his wife is white, and I'm sure he got her ass in check.
He about 5'7", so I don't know.
And he got that angry man, that little man complex.
You got
so I'm sure he got his little milk and magnesia and
you
compliance.
You ain't that tall, but you ever dated somebody your height or smaller?
My height, yes.
How that work? You G-check that nigga, huh? Like, sit down, nigga.
I mean, it was fine. It wasn't like a bad situation. It was just like, you my height. I mean, it was awkward when we go out.
Why?
Because like people looking down at him.
So
it was fine for me.
Looking down at y'all.
No, it was awkward for him.
How tall?
So I'm 5'5".
5'5".
Mm-hmm. So, and then if you put a heel on, you taller than them.
5'7".
Little taller than them.
I want that be the crazy part, like as thank God I'm 6 feet. But because it seems like some women be like, I'm not dating it. A lot of women, it seems like, be like, I'm not dating nobody under 6 feet. When there's really a lot of niggas that's out here that's 5'9", 5'10", 5'8". Like, look, because you're fucking Juana, man, that's fucking
right. With them fucking 13 women fucking feet.
You got your daddy features and shit. Everybody want this 6'3" ass nigga. Like, you want, and all of them always say, but once again, thank God I'm 6 feet and I got a nice size stature. They're like, I want to feel protected. You're not going to feel protected. I guess you feel lesser protected because this man is 5'9" per se versus a nigga that's 6'3". That 5'9" nigga got an attitude of a fucking giant and will fuck somebody up. This 6'3" soft ass nigga ain't gonna bust
like wet toilet paper. Soft ass. Sit your ass down, big tall ass nigga.
Yeah, there's that little nigga with the shit because he already gonna feel the disrespect. Like, yo, you ain't gonna disrespect me.
They got little man syndrome.
Yeah. But I know sometimes because I know. Oh, she talked about it. But when we had the young lady here before that she dealt with her husband, and he is
male.
Yeah. Like his aggressiveness towards her, he's a short man guy.
Oh, we had two males on. No, we had two males. Yeah.
Okay. So he was, I know, really aggressive. He really aggressive, period. But like to her, even more though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why them little niggas definitely be more aggressive to their woman than.
Shout out to Mel. You need to pull up on us again, yo.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah. Oh man.
Do you have a height preference?
No.
That's good.
Just as long as you're not shorter than me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo. This is King Bentley, one half of the JFP podcast. Yo, I need all my Baltimore, all my Zone 18, all my DC folks. Show some love. I need y'all to start liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I know y'all see these fire-ass reels we be putting together. So, you know what I mean? It costs you nothing. So just show some love, share it. If you love the content, comment. We appreciate everything. Thanks. Well, yeah, he a little guy, and he 5'4". 5'4" out the door. No, little buddy. I'm in a relationship. I'm married, so no, I can't. I'm married.
Washington State passes a law offering $120K in forgivable loans for black first-time homebuyers. In a landmark move addressing the lasting effects of housing discrimination in Washington State, has enacted the Covenant Home Ownership Act, offering a forgivable loans up to $120,000 for eligible black first-time homebuyers. Passed 2023 legislation aims to combat the generational impacts. I ain't got my glasses. Of redlining and radical restrictive covenants that historically excluded black families from home ownership. The program provides critical assistance for down payments and closing costs, significantly reducing the financial barriers of owning a home. The loans, which are interest-free, become forgivable after 5 years. The borrower, if the borrower remains in the home, while the maximum loan amount of 20% of the purchase price, or $150,000, whichever is less. Most recipients have received around $104,000 on average. The initiative also extends to historically marginalized groups, including Indigenous, Latinos, Pacific Islanders, Korean, Asian Pacific communities, funded through a $100 free fee on certain real estate transactions. The program is expected to generate between $75 million and $100 million annually to support home ownership equity. Shout out to Washington State for that, man. I was stationed in Washington State, so I could kind of agree with the red line and the discriminatory practices of the housing market. So it's just a good thing, and I really wanted to highlight this. We always talked about reparations, and they don't ever have to be in cash. You don't have to pay reparations in cash. You could like you could be like, listen, if you are a descendant of a slave, you don't have to pay taxes from 20 to fucking 60. When you turn 20, 60, cut him off. No taxes. No taxes. Or it's you get this and this and this. You don't have to get nobody no cash because all we're going to do is go buy Gucci, Louis, and fucking buy some Cadillacs.
Fuck it up.
Yeah, fuck it up. So you can do other ways. So again, man, shout out to Washington State on that. Mikey Williams. I'm basketball expert Nell is here. Shout out to Mikey Williams. He transfers from University of Central Florida to Sacramento State, who is now coached by who?
Mike Bibby. Sorry.
Mike Bibby.
Lil Darnell asked me, tell me, am I going to come get her right now? See, call your grandmother. Call your grandmother. But yeah, no, Mike Bibby is the coach there at Sacramento State. I believe it should. Hopefully, it's a good move for Mikey. I can't say it is or not because I've never even fucking heard of Sacramento State.
Yeah,
Mike Bibby, he has some transfers coming in. He's been a coach, AAU coach. He has a program with Team Dime, so I think he can get the players. It definitely can be a good move for Mikey because Bibby is probably the type of coach that's going to let Mikey go. In basketball terms, is let him do him. Let him do his thing. He won't be held down or structured like how he was
at UCF.
At UCF when the coach had him handcuffed. Some players you gotta let them. You got thoroughbred. You gotta let them run, and you gotta let Mikey hoop and let Mikey be Mikey. That's the reason why he was a internet sensation at a very young age. And it's almost like we've heard of Mikey so long, but like, yeah, because you've been hearing of Mikey since he was like 13. Now he's an adult. His situation, his court case is over with. So hopefully he can take this step and help himself along with Sacramento State and do his thing and hopefully get his name back in good graces, because the situation that he went through with shooting the gun and stuff like that and other things that was going on, he still hasn't forgot how to play basketball. So he still should be a 5-star recruit.
Absolutely.
And he should be all right. Long as barring no injuries and nothing like that, nothing else, he should be good to go.
Yeah, shout out to Mikey Williams. And Shaq is the GM of Sacramento State too. So
that's cool. That's cool. Yo, I know we talked about it before. Yo, would you move to Cumberland, Maryland? You know, they give you that $20,000 if you move to Cumberland, Maryland. I don't know if we talked about it before. I think we talked about move somewhere, but Cumberland would give you $20,000 to relocate.
Crazy you thought about that, right? So I never really talk about this on this podcast, but I have a real estate company called Visionary Ventures Realty Holdings LLC, VVR. and I own some houses in Cumberland. Nigga, it ain't shit there.
I know, that's why they give you $20,000.
I bought one property not too long ago. It's a storefront on it, but it has 6 1-bed, 1-bathroom units. You want to know? Guess how much I paid for that? And I don't even like talking about numbers, but I'll tell you, $75,000
for 6 units
and a store. Say store too. It's a store. It's like in New York with the other shit. It's the store, but then it's a backside to it, and they got 6 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom units. Need a lot of work. $75,000. You can get multifamily units in Cumberland for like, I see them go from between 60 to 140. Just depending on how much work it is cheap. It borders fucking West Virginia. So it's like it's not $20,000. So I say that to say $20,000 ain't enough for me to go to fucking spend out there. And ain't nothing out there but a motherfucking outlet mall, not too far. So no, hell no. Now if you telling me I can get like a super dope ass mansion ish type house that I'm gonna pay $1 million here, but I'm only gonna pay $400 there, then yeah. But nigga, it ain't nothing out there. I'm surprised I ain't see a Piggly Wiggly around that motherfucker.
And the incentive amount is up to $20,000, and then they give you relocation cash. Is direct cash is $10,000.
See, for a low income earning family, maybe like some mother who is a teleworker who maybe like made like $60,000-$70,000 a year, and she might can maybe find one of the best schools in Cumberland, the city, whatever, and that, you know, you could take that $20,000 and invest it and do some other shit. So, and then is it a cap on like you have to stay there how long?
I think it was, I forgot how many years it said, but you got to stay there a couple years.
Yeah, so if I got to stay there 2 years for $20K, nigga, I take that 20. If I'm a single mom or some shit like that, I take that $20K. Boom, buy me some Bitcoin or do that shit in some stock. And then I can just come back. Like, I come back to the city.
They say they got matching funds, too. Matching up to $10,000 dollar for dollar for approved home renovations or a down payment on a new home within the city limits. I need all the up tos. I don't need nothing in between. I need up tos. Like,
Maxi.
Yeah.
Maxi.
Up to. You want me to move here? I need up to. I need that. I don't need you qualify for 7,000. No, I need the up to.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You want me to leave Baltimore to move to Cumberland? I need the up to. The fuck?
You done named the podcast Up To. Nah, I get it. But yeah, it ain't enough. Let me put this shit in here real quick. Up to
5 years.
5 years? God damn, that's a long time to be way out there.
Yep. Applicants must be at least 18, eligible to work in the U.S., purchase and reside in the home within the city limits for at least 5 years.
All right,
only for $20,000?
I want you to put the headphones on for this because I want you to hear this, Mel. I want you to hear this because all right. So there's an NYU student who says her roommate urinated on her while she was sleeping. So I'm gonna play the clip.
My roommate urinated on me at 5:26 last Saturday, and NYU sucks. Like, NYU sucks at handling these types of situations. So I just want to detail what happened to me yesterday so I don't forget it, and because genuinely I have no more hope left. Like,
she's black
at all. During the week, they sent me an email basically saying that they were going to have an escort for me, and they had asked my roommate to not be in the dorm at the time that I was moving out. I was supposed to move out from 3 to 5 p.m. I thought that this meant that they had told her, hey, you cannot be in the dorms while this is happening. Can she just move out in peace? Well, I get back to the dorm. It's 3 p.m. I talked to Insert Report. I talked to the people at the RA desk, like resource center. There was no escort. There was no escort that they had specifically planned to take me. So there was an RA. I went to an RA event that day because I was trying to like enjoy my life. So he helped me, and then my assistant hall director helped me. But let's keep this in mind. When I go up to the apartment, I knew that she was there. She was there. She had a friend there with her, and they're watching TV. In the living room, might I add, not in her room, not, nothing like that. Knowing.
All right, she'd be alone with it. But basically, she was asleep. I don't know if what we call white boy wasted. And the girl stood over her and peed on her. Disgusting. Now I ain't on kink shaming. I'm assuming that they don't date. So urination. How we feel about this? And what would you do if your daughter calls like, yo, this bitch pissed on me, daddy?
You ain't whip her ass for. I hope you called me from the precinct. The fuck?
I know. I hope this podcast, daddy.
I hope this is your one free call.
Fuck? My daughter, she would have been calling me from the precinct.
It's better to be your one free call. I'm coming to get you.
That's trifling. It's just nasty.
Oh man. I remember I almost lost my mind when a girl had spit on me when I was in Job Corps.
Oh nah, somebody spit on me, boy.
Yo.
I don't think that bitch spit ever again in
Bro,
her life.
This crazy thing is like we were cool, we were friends. We were playing around. We were outside. We were playing around and shit. And she was like, I was like, bitch, I dare you. I just said,
That whole loogie hit that nigga.
I zapped out. I was crying and everything. I called my mother, told my mother, I'm like, yo, I wanted to break this bitch's face. Like, yo. She was like, well, I can't tell you not to, but I mean,
yeah.
Think about it though.
I'll tell you the story off mic about my loogie experience. I don't feel like beeping it. But
that shit was bad. It was funny because she said, she hit me up. I just promise you on my life. I even show you the text. She had hit me on Facebook, was like, hi. And I was like, hey. She was like, you remember me?
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah, you the fucking girl that's spitting in my fucking face. She was like, oh my God, like, why would you say that? What the fuck do you mean?
You spit in my face.
That's what I know you asked. The woman that spit in my face. You spit in my face. I was 17. I almost lost my fucking mind.
Before I get out of here, Fashion Nova got smoked, man. You buy Fashion Nova? You fuck with Fashion Nova?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fashion Nova got smoked. Like, listen, Fashion Nova ain't lowering prices for nobody, but they sending smoke to Shein and the rest of them. Like, listen, they showed a picture of a pair of jeans on their site and the other site, and it was like $8 difference. It was like, we fuck tariffs. We don't know what a tariff is. So shout out to Fashion Nova, man. They won't smoke with all y'all. All y'all. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I had to tell Darnell today.
What?
Yo, can you stop ordering stuff, please?
She got your card saved on phone?
She has another card. She has my account to my credit union. She just knows the green card. She
Run him
like,
up.
Daddy, can I have my green card? Sure. Yo, I'll be looking at this shit like, yo, what the fuck? So it was funny. So I go to my mom's house and I see a package that should say my name on it. I'm like, what the fuck would I get sent here? I'm not even thinking. I'm like, what the fuck I get sent here? I go out, open the shit up. I'm like, Darnell. My mother was like, oh, there's another one in there too. She had 2 packages come today. I'm like, yo, this little girl, she just buying shit from between Shein, TikTok. That's all the fuck I see on, that's all she buys. Shein and shit from off TikTok. Yeah. I told her today, like, hey, Sade. Now, the good thing is, and I actually said it to my mom the other day, she not going ape shit with the prices.
Yeah.
She might get 5-7 things. It might total up to like $70 because it's $6, it's $10, it's $20. So I ain't tripping on that. But like, hey, Sade, chill out for a little while.
Yeah,
she was like, okay. She'll never, I'm like, yo, you've been running it up. I don't know what the fuck you buying from the Apple phone. I be seeing like Apple shit popping up. What the fuck? Roblox shit popping up. Do your thing, shorty. I'm glad that daddy is in a position that you have your own debit card that you just be charging it to the game. So that's my baby. My father's child.
Before we get out of here real quick, Grand Theft Auto 6 has been postponed to May 26, 2026.
Horse.
I had that question for all y'all. Choose a toxic trait: jealousy, poor communication, laziness, or mood swings.
I would say poor communication.
You was not talking like that just 2 minutes ago.
What you got?
I don't know. I mean, shit, I just speak for myself. Mood swings. I just speak for that's me. This is my.
I would choose.
I know. I go through my moments.
I'm not jealous, so I just want to crash out.
Yeah, I'm not jealous.
I'm not. So if I had to pick one, I want to be jealous. Like,
I communicate.
What the fuck you talking to that nigga for? What you asking for ketchup? We got ketchup at the house. Talking to that nigga at Burger King like you know that nigga or something.
Nah, my mood swings be mad wild though, but I communicate like a motherfucker though, and I'm not jealous at all. So that's not a jealous bone in my body.
All right, I got another one for y'all. What type of friend are you? The comedian, the therapist, the adventurer, or the planner? Go first.
Yeah, I'm all the, but I'm not the planner really.
I'm the comedian.
In my mind.
I'm the fucking comedian. Nigga,
in my mind, I can plan some shit.
We laughing.
I can plan a lot of shit in my mind, but yeah.
I'm the comedian, nigga. We laughing. We gonna find a way to laugh at whatever the fuck you going through. I'm cracking a joke.
Yeah,
so
in my mind.
Last one before we get out of here. I thought this shit was fucking hilarious. So, fuck. I want to say special fuck you to all the previous podcast hosts I used to have, but it was one in particular. This nigga used to always say, "Let's go back to Africa." He knew what the fuck I'm talking about. This smoke. So it's this one particular lady. She left the U.S. and moved to Africa only to want to come back. But we're gonna detail why she want to come back.
But y'all, I'd rather go back to America and deal with the racism in America.
Welcome to the
before I sit here in Africa and deal with the bullshit bribery, the bullshit fraud, the bullshit scams, the bullshit too expensive, the bullshit not having no snacks, the bullshit not having no food, the bullshit electricity, the bullshit hot water, the bullshit what's that shit called?
Get a girl.
Coming down. The bullshit animals, the scorpions outside the house, it's big ass spiders, it's big ass lizards, colorful lizards you ain't never seen before.
Yeah.
All in the fucking room with you, sleeping with you. All the bullshit people trying to scam you when you go outside thinking you rich, so they trying to get more money off of you. I'm really trying to wrap my head around this shit. I'm really trying to wrap my head around how are Americans coming to Africa and being happy.
Welcome to
Please
the
comment down below.
FriendsPodcast.
Because for me, I'm ready to go. And I always used to say, if it's up to me, it will be. And I'm going to go out to Africa and make shit happen. No, I don't want to. I want to take my businesses back to America. I want to open up shop back in America, open up my dentist office and all the stuff that I was going to do out here in America. Steady electricity. And the only time our electricity get cut off is when we don't pay the bill. And we got it so good now, we got prepaid electricity, so if we forget to pay the bill, we put the money on that prepaid thing and it comes right back in 2 minutes.
Poverty.
In less than 2 minutes. This shit right here didn't come on for 14 hours yesterday. I can't deal. I love the people. Don't get me wrong, when I'm outside, I'm having fun. I love the people. But when I come back to reality, when you come back home, home is where the heart is, right? When you come back home, you're supposed to feel comfortable, you're supposed to be happy. I'm not happy.
You was not talking like that just 2 minutes ago.
So how we feeling? We moving to Africa? Nah, baby. What T-Boss told Nas? Let's go to Africa.
No, we told her.
Yeah. Going to Africa, baby. No takers? Niggas like, nah, I'm staying in Maryland. This nigga over here, United States of Baltimore.
Fucking right.
Oh, I thought that shit was hilarious, boy. Yeah, fuck Africa. I ain't going over there. Nope. Nigga, them flies is too big. Pause. New music. Music, and then we get out of here. What you got now?
I'm still bumping Wiz, but I was listening to I think Wiz album might be almost album of the year. Wiz shit. Nah, I like it. I really do.
Whatever. That's a bold take there, brother.
Right now, for me, what we 5 months in, I think I really like Kush and Orange Juice.
Album of the year for me right now is that Drake. Some sexy songs for you, boy. That shit is crack.
I was listening to Benny on my way here. I like it. It's like 7 songs. So I like it. And I didn't get a chance while I will listen going home today is listening to Bodie James. That's my guy.
Okay.
Bodie James, real bad man.
I've been listening to the Wu-Tang Clan album, Black Samson, The Bastard, Swordsman. I really only listen to the tracks that got Method Man on it because Method Man rap like he's 21. That boy is a beast. I've been listening to Belly Gang Cushington, the white boy I played in my opening. It been keep that whole mixtape good. The Shy. The Shy is coming back in a few weeks. Jacob Lattimore just dropped his album JL. I really haven't had a chance to listen to it. I gotta listen to it in the Model S because I gotta feel that's my sound test. So I listened to that. I do got Benny the Butcher in there. I'm R&B daddy. So Isaiah Falls album is called Lover's Paradise, but he spelled it LVRS Paradise Side A. Xavier Omar dropped a new album. It's called Honeymoon Mountain. Key Glockavelli. I got it downloaded. I haven't listened to it. And then my closing song is coming off of Saari the Kid. He dropped My Next X album.
Yeah, I saw that.
So,
Summer Walk, I ain't even gonna chill.
She dropped a single.
Yeah, that shit spend it.
I ain't heard it. Dog.
She gonna have the women. She gonna have the women.
God.
Well, I don't want your heart, nigga. I want you to spend it.
That's a red flag. Any woman that you like Summer Walker?
I like her music.
Red flag.
You was not talking like that just 2 minutes ago.
Red flag.
Yeah, she say I don't want your. I don't want you back. I don't want your heart. I want you to spend it.
Mm-hmm.
Spend that money on me. She said Givenchy. She said all that shit. I like it. That shit was chills. I'm like, okay.
Real before we get out of here, what is the name of this app?
But then you got 2 Chainz. He got the joint with Ronald Osley. That's cool. He ramping up because he about to drop an album with a movie.
Aaliyah dropped a new single off her posthumous album featuring Tank, but it's only on Blackstream. It's a Black streaming service. I don't know. I downloaded the shit, but I heard a clip of the song. Shit sounds fire. It's a new Aaliyah song coming out. Closing thoughts, man. What we got? We always in the pod with something. It could be positive. It could be like Nell was like last one was like, "Yo, nigga, if you niggas acting, you got it. The homie who acts stupid, they gonna unalive your ass or stay the fuck away from him." So just give the listeners some wisdom to leave for the week because we're gonna be gone for 2 weeks. So
let me see why she thinks.
Stump the chump.
Yeah. I guess you got Cinco de Mayo this Monday, so enjoy your weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't listen to the internet. If you want to be Mexican for the fucking day, be Mexican. Go fucking drink, get tequila and have fun, enjoy yourself, be fucking safe. May the 4th be with you and all that other good shit.
All right, now you keep saying that shit though. So when these niggas start dressed up like Marquise and fucking Taekwon on Halloween,
I ain't mad at it. Just don't go blackface.
All right.
Just don't get blackface and get smacked. That's all.
All right.
Because we don't go in establishments with the fucking sombreros.
Yes, we do.
And
we do.
We can rock that, but we don't do the mustaches and all that shit. So,
With the sombreros, I got mine.
Look at it. Look at it.
Hey, we Mexican for the day.
You got a closing thought?
Just stay true to you.
And don't check the phone.
Don't go looking for that hurt.
Nope.
My closing thought is don't leave anything for later. Later, the coffee gets cold. Later, you lose interest. Later, the day turns into night. Later, people grow up. Later, people grow old. Later, life goes by. Later, you regret not doing something when you had a chance. On that note, this is Jay and Friends Podcast, episode 264. Again, we're going on vacation. We out.
The merch. Don't forget the merch.
Oh, the JFP merch. No www, just the JFPmerch.com. I don't know how long this shit gonna be up. Tariff ain't hit us just yet. So get your merch. My sister got her shit.
Support so we can continue to have all this nice equipment, this nice shit that we got going on in
new
here.
Shit. NFL team colors is coming. That's a Nell idea. I don't steal it. NFL team colors will be coming with the.
So Ty, you can get your Commanders colors.
Yeah.
I know you Ravens. We got a lot of Ravens listeners, so we're gonna come with the black and purple also.
So before we get out of here,
Jay a Jets fan, so I don't know if we might get a green logo.
You'll get white.
He might have one, but I don't know if we really gonna have one because
I might put a jet on the side.
It's the Jets.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. Chill out, dog. Again, we're going on vacation. I want to send a shout out to those that waiting for, those that waiting for, those that waiting for in a few shots. Those are handed all day. Shout out to the United States of Baltimore, Zone 18, and rest of PG County and everybody who are Under Armour.
Hold up, one quick thing. Shout out to Donald. His daughter had a baby the other day, so he's a new grandfather.
Yeah, my nigga Don.
So,
yeah.
Shout out to Donald.
Yeah. I am going to close the pod. I told y'all it's an Irie Kid. The song is called Wait For Me.
Okay, that's what's up.
Turn them up.
Airbnb, just send me the info.
Welcome to the Jay and Friends Podcast.